Mitch Schneider, Mitchsnyder.
All right, Mitch. I guess first and foremost, tell me what's unique about this year's team, maybe compared to years past.
What's unique to this team is definitely our young. We're very young, so yes, that will cause us mistakes sometimes, but that also means we'll get right back up and we'll try again the next play because we're young. So we just get back up and learn fast. I say sometimes some people learn fast, some people don't, but a lot of our guys right now they learn pretty fast, and we're fitting pieces in right now. So and our young guys are stepping up, and I think that's very unique and very hard for other teams to find young guys to step up and fill those positions that other seniors left open from last year.
So maybe the youngness of this team might be considered maybe a weakness of some sorts. What would you consider a strength of Dekalb this season?
Definitely a strength would definitely be our offense. Our passing game is really good this year. We got a brand new offensive coordinator this year. He came all the way, coached at college level, so I think him and his knowledge of football is definitely going to help us this year. And our defense is really strong this year. Our DBs are strong. Linebackers, we got two returning linebackers, and our D line's a little young, but we're tough. So.
Mitch, what position are you?
I am an outside linebacker, and I also play running back. So.
Okay, so
yep.
a little best of both worlds on both sides of the ball. Okay.
Yep.
So, where are you said? Give me the rundown on defense again. What's strong about that?
Our defense, our D line. Sometimes we ran three, sometimes we ran four-man. We're young and they're fast. Oh, they're fast. We got some big guys, but they are fast. And our linebackers, we got two middle linebackers. One of them's a senior, and one of them's a younger guy. But I'm telling you what, they can take a shot and they can give one right back. And I'm an outside linebacker. I played last year. I'm just filling in the role again. And our DBs, returning, we got one returning guy, our safety, and then we got three new guys that are filling in. They're young, but they're learning really quick. So they're doing their job, and they're definitely making a good impact on our defense. So.
Good deal. Sometimes in the media we create storylines for teams. What would you say DeKalb's storyline is going into this year?
Our storyline, I don't know. Probably be ready.
Okay.
Probably be ready, because last year wasn't the best year for DeKalb, but this year, totally new year, fresh new start. So just be ready, I guess.
I like that. Slate's completely empty. You guys haven't even played week one yet. What's a good goal for DeKalb this season?
Our big goal is, well, we got a bunch of small goals, but I feel like our number one goal, NE8 conference all day. Yes, there's some big competitors, Leo, East Noble, big competitors last year, but it's a clean slate. You know what I mean? So it's free game any day, anyone. So.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal. Mitch, what would you say your primary role is?
My primary role, probably defense. So we have four running backs, and I'm one of those. I interchange with all of them, but my primary role is definitely leading our defense, leading our linebacker, and leading our whole defense. So.
Good deal.
Yeah.
What do you think is important to get out of your senior year? What do you want to apply to your senior year this season?
I want to imply that just it's always the next play. It's always the next play. Big shots come and go, but it's always the next play that matters. So, and I just want to teach our young guys just get up and keep going. Football's a contact sport. There's going to be big shots. There's going to be big upsets. There's going to be big surprises. And I'm just saying, finish the next play, do the next play. So, do your best, run the hardest, just be the best you can be.
Nick Conrad, NICK-CONRAD.
All right, Nick. First and foremost, I guess compared to years past, what would you say makes this year's DeKalb team unique?
Really young. That's why most years we've had a lot of seniors. Last year we graduated a lot. This year, a lot of young guys stepping up and filling in those roles that we graduated last year.
What's going to be the challenges that come with some of those young guys stepping up and having to fill those roles?
Just making sure they know their spot, helping them learn. I say that's the most challenging part, making sure they know what they're doing and how to do it correctly.
Good deal. Sometimes in the media we create storylines for teams. What would you say DeKalb's storyline is heading into this season?
I would say we're underdogs. Not a lot of people are going to expect much from us. Last year, not a great record, but this year I think they're going to be surprised.
Rock on. What would you say a strength is of the Barons team this season?
Our offense for sure. Young quarterback, just got a new offensive coordinator, really good, looking sharp.
Tell me a little bit about this offensive coordinator.
He had some college experience. He came from New York, so that's huge. Just been great. A lot of new plays, learning a lot. Our pass is going to be really good.
Good deal. What do you see your role being now that you're a senior, you're a leader on this team? What do you see your role being both on and off the field?
Off the field, I would say just making sure everybody's doing the right thing, keeping in touch, and on the field, leading the O-line.
Good deal. Slate's completely empty. We haven't started week 1 yet. What would you say a good goal for this Dekalb team is this season?
Definitely a good goal this season. We want to win sectional championship. That's our biggest goal this year.
Good deal. Good deal. What is it going to take to get that accomplished?
Making sure we're sharp, bringing the energy every single week, and learning every single week to get better.
All right, Landon Armstrong, Landon Armstrong.
And then Landon, running back, any other positions?
A middle linebacker.
Running back and middle linebacker. Those are your two?
Yes.
Okay. Just compared to seasons before, what do you think makes this year's Dekalb team unique?
This year, we have a lot less seniors than we did last year. I mean, that's the big thing that you're going to hear. We are very young this year. We have 9 or 10 seniors this year, and just a lot of young ones coming up. They're fast. We're making something special.
Okay. When it comes to having a young team, what is that for you seniors out here? Like, what does that mean for your role for the team?
I mean, I just got to lead them. I mean, being one of the seniors out here, there's not many of us, so they got to look up to us. They respect us a lot, so they just follow us, and they like to see what we do, and they copy it pretty well.
Cool. What do you think some of the strengths are for Dekalb this season?
We're pretty fast, I'd say. I mean, we're not super big, but we got some speed on the ground. We can get outside. We can get the ball out. That's it.
Okay. Sometimes in the media we create storylines for teams. What would you say Dekalb's storyline is heading into the year?
All right. Just starting something new. I mean, we're starting over, really. So
how are you starting over? How would you how would you describe it?
it's like we're graduating a bunch of seniors. Last year, we started about 20 seniors on defense, just rotating in. And they all left, and then left a smaller class of seniors to lead a bunch of younger guys. And just can't think.
You're good. How about this? We've talked a lot about the offense with some of the other guys. You know the defense like the back of your hand, man.
Yeah.
What are some of the strengths that we should be seeing with this defense?
We have a pretty good O-line. They're big, but young is key. So, and then our middle group are in the box. It's pretty solid. We can stop the ball, like run pass, anything in the box really. We can stop.
What do you see your role being as a senior?
Leading the team. I lead the defense with the linebackers. Only senior middle linebacker, and
right on. So slate's completely empty. You guys haven't even played week 1 yet. What would you say a good goal is for this Dekalb team this season?
surprise people. I mean, people think we graduated a lot, we're going to be down, we're not going to be very good. I feel like we could come back. I mean, I think we have something to show. We have a lot of good talent, young talent, that it'll be good.
Seth Wilcox, Sethwilcox.
All right, Coach. First and foremost, I guess compared to years before, what makes this Dekalb team this year unique?
Oh man, I think each class that comes through, there's a uniqueness about the team makeup in general. And this year, they're tight. It's a tight-knit group. They're competitive. They're willing. You saw it out here tonight. They're willing to stick their teammates, and then in the locker room make sure that they still love each other there too. So they're friends off the field. They're competitors on the field. It's just a fun group to be around.
Now, I've been kind of told this is a little bit of a younger Dekalb team. how is that looking? Is it a younger team than years past, or how are we looking?
Yeah, we graduated 22 seniors last year, so we graduated a lot of experience. This year we have about 10 seniors, and so we're counting on we're trying to platoon this year, which means you can't put 22 seniors on the field when you only have 10. So that means there's a lot of underclassmen who are stepping up and filling some of those roles and getting a lot of really good experience this summer.
What would you say one of the strengths of this team is heading into this year?
I think it's the tightness of the group. I think they've had to. We put them in some tough spots in the middle of practice. We'll switch around things and put them in some tough spots, and they really do a good job adjusting to that. They face that adversity well. They face it as a team. We got good leadership. I think those are the strengths of our team for sure.
Offense, new offensive coordinator. How has that been looking? What's going to be different about this offense this season?
Well, he came in. He came in and he's doing a lot of the same things that we did before. We wanted to. Last year, I tried to get the middle school and the high school on the same page so that it's a system flowing into itself. So he came in. He's putting his own flares on it, but it's not too different from what we've seen in the past.
Okay. Now, offense and defense. Who are some players that we should be watching out for this season?
Yeah. Nate Williams on defense. Mitch Snyder is going both ways at running back and linebacker. Landon Armstrong is great at linebacker right now. Quentin Penrod at safety this year. He's new to football this year, but just an amazing athlete. So we're putting him back there and letting him roam around, and he's doing a really good job. Alex Leslie's a great corner. Once again, I think last time he played football was 6th grade. He's a junior. He's out playing great at corner. And it's great when you're working against a guy like Donnie Wiley at wide receiver. So he's kind of been down on himself a little bit because Donnie's gotten him a few times, but I think Donnie at wide receiver is a dangerous weapon that's going to be fun to unleash. Irk started playing last year as a sophomore. He looks phenomenal this year. Up front, Nick Conrad is kind of leader on that offensive line. We have sophomore Wyatt Birch on that offensive line, who's just a big mauler already as a sophomore. So there's a lot of exciting pieces, and I'm sure I forgot quite a few of them.
That's all good. It's all good. What would you say a storyline is for Dekalb going into the season?
I think really the story of this season is going to be how we react to those first couple weeks. Being a young team without a lot of varsity experience, the more we can gain experience and how we grow from that experience is going to determine how we finish our season. So even if we go in and we win the first couple games, we still have to grow. We still have to gain that experience and grow through that. So that's going to be on our leadership to make sure and hold us accountable that we're growing each and every week.
Good deal. And the last question I have for you is just how do you start strong and continue that strength?
That's always been the question for DeKalb. We've been notorious for being slow starters. So we've kind of switched around some practice stuff where we want to go competitive right off the bat and kind of get those juices flowing right off the bat. We have been an excellent second half team as long as I've been here, but sometimes it's not good enough because we put ourselves in a hole right off the bat because we start slow. So that's to be determined. We're still trying to make sure that we're doing that the right way.
Nate Williams, Nate Williams.
Nate, and then remind me again, position, safety or cornerback?
Safety, but I can also play cornerback if they really need me to in the goal line.
Okay, so but your main.
I'm main safety, yeah.
Okay, cool. So Nate, I guess first and foremost, what makes this year's Dekalb team maybe unique compared to years in the past?
Years in the past, we usually always had a loaded senior class, and they were always the one to start. But this year, we're filled with youth. Well, this year, we don't have as many seniors as we had as previous years. So we're constantly filling those roles and looking for the best person who's younger and even better and faster and stronger.
What are some challenges that you've had to deal with this summer of having to deal with a younger team? Like, what are some challenges that come with that?
Oh, the communication, a lot. Sometimes it's hard for them to get to varsity speed since they've been playing middle school ball or freshman ball. And it's just been a real hassle, but I think they can get up to it by week 1 and be really good for it.
Being one of the 10 returning seniors on this team, like, what do you feel like your role is this season, both on and off the field?
Oh, be a leader constantly. Help them out whenever they need it. Be a friend for them whenever they need it. Be one call away. If they need help with a certain adjustment on film or something, I tell them what I know best of it. And just be constantly being a leader.
Good deal. Good deal. That's what's up. You know, sometimes in the media we make storylines for teams. What would you say Dekalb's storyline is for this year?
I'd say the comeback kid, because my sophomore year when I first started, we had the best record in Dekalb history in probably, I think, 20 years at 8-3. And then last year we just had a bad season due to COVID and new coach and a lot of upcomings that we weren't ready for. But this year I feel we're pretty fast, we're pretty strong, and we're looking the best we've ever been.
You kind of mentioned it right there, but like, what makes this defense so dangerous this year?
Oh, we have a lot of new studs on our team, playing fast. You've heard my coach mention them, Quentin and Alex Leslie. They're both originally basketball players and baseball players, but this year they want to try to get football shot, and they've brought a new to our defense and our secondary. Secondary is usually where we lack because our run defense has always been good. Secondary, they've been adding a new set of speed, a new tone for us, and just balling out all summer long.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about this speed and this strength. Like, tell me specifically like what you see on the field that you're like, yeah, we're stronger, yeah, we're faster this year.
Just, you know, how we're able to lay hits out there, how we're able to wrap up bigger guys than us. Because I might be 6'4" and stuff, but I'm a string bean right now, and I'm able to tackle Landon Armstrong, who you heard mention and you've talked to. He's pretty big for his size. And yeah, we're all able to bring him down. We're all able to hog tackle, and this summer we've really been working on speed drills and becoming the fastest Barron football team we've ever been.
Rock on, rock on. You know, slate's completely empty. Week 1 hasn't even started yet. What would you say a good goal for this Barron's team is this year?
I'd say I'm not gonna set a set in stone record, but I'd say win as many games possible. If we're out down late, keep our head up and try to get back in the game.
Cool. Last one I got for you is just like you've seen what it takes to win in the conference. Like, just tell me what do you think it takes to win in this loaded conference?
Oh, we just gotta shut down their key players on every team. Every team has a key player that they want to go to, and you see every season, like East Noble with Roland Zolman, Leo has Landon Livingston and Rylan Crawford, and all those other guys they have. Columbia City has Gregory Bolt. We just gotta shut them down, do our best to lock them down, and keep them within our range so where our offense can get back on the field and score touchdowns for us.
All right. Is offense looking pretty sick this year?
It's been a lot harder to cover from my years past, I can tell you that.
Right on. Anything else, sir?
No, I'm all good for you, sir.